Here we are again for another one of those, and you know what that means. It's a book haul! Hello beautiful bookworms, my name is Caterina and welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be filming, as I previously stated, a book haul for the month of September, so all of the books that I accumulated in September, and as per usual, most of these were offered to me, so I'm very thankful that I have that possibility. So without further ado, let's just haul them, wrap them. I'm eager to tell you what I read this month, apparently. So the first thing that I have on this pile is actually a complete manga collection, and it's called Summer Ghost. So this is by Oshi No Ko, but the original story is by Laundra, and the movie script was by Hirotaka Adachi. Apparently there was a movie of this. The original work was not a manga. I think it was a story. Not entirely sure on that one. When I do read it and review, I will let you know. But this is a complete manga about this urban legend where there's an abandoned airfield on the edge of a town where a spirit known as the Summer Ghost can be summoned. After discovering each other on the internet, 3 teenagers from different high schools who share a special connection to death meet up to summon the mysterious specter. It does begin a story that will bridge the boundary between life and death on a midsummer night that none of them will ever forget. And it's based on a critically acclaimed anime. So it started as an anime, had a movie, and then... So I'm very excited about this. I don't know how spooky it's going to be. I think it's going to be more of a dramatic sort of thing, but it has to do with ghosts, and obviously September and October is kind of like, and November for me as well. It's kind of like the spooky season time of the year, and so for that reason alone, I'm very excited to read this and make a review on these times. Then we have another one that I really want to read, which is the 3rd volume of Oshi No Ko, and if you don't know, I have a review for the 1st volume, which is the plot twist mindfuck, and I really enjoyed Oshi No Ko, the 1st volume, the 2nd volume, and now I really want to read the 3rd one and know where this is going, because I have heard that there is some strange plot things going on and happening for the next volumes, and so I want to keep up with it and see. But it's very intriguing. It's about the life of Japanese idols, and it brings to light a lot of things that happen to them that maybe shouldn't. But it also has like a mystery revenge plot in it. And I had no idea. And it's so cool. I'm so very excited for the rest of it. Then we have the 1st volume of a new series, which is called Dead Company. This is by, I forgot to say, Oshi No Ko. It's by Aka Akasaka and Mengo Yoko Yari. And Dead Company is by Yoshiki Tonogai. I do have a manga duology by Yoshiki Tonogai called Doubt, which I really enjoyed, but there is a series between that and this one that I don't have, and this one appears to be a sequel. I don't know if to the one that I have or the other one, so it could be potentially problematic, but I really want to read it because it's kind of like a spooky thing with masked people, and so spooky time. We also have the infamous volume 14th of Blood on the Tracks by Shuzo Oshimi, which I have to pick up and read immediately. So we know that the epilogue had 13 volumes long and is now over, and so I'm very, very excited to see what Shuzo Oshimi does after that. Not that I have read the others, but I'm very excited for this series and I really want to read it. Then we have volume 3 of Choujin X by Sui Hishida, the creator of Tokyo Ghoul. I am very disappointed with this series, so this is the volume where I'm going to decide if I keep reading the series or not. Obviously the art style is beautiful and amazing, but the series on its own, it's not giving, it's not giving, and I'm not going to keep getting manga and spending money if I can, well, it's not like it's my money, but you know what I mean. If I can stop, I don't have the shelf space for things that I don't like, so I will see with this if I like it or if I don't like it. So, big shoes to fill. The next one that I have, I'm not entirely sure if it is, let's just see if I can figure it out. Not entirely sure if it is just one volume or if it has more, but regardless of that, it's called The Kingdom of the Gods. The original concept was by In-won Yoon, the story is by Yoon-hee Kim, and the art is by Kyung-il Young. And this is a Korean manga, and if you don't know, there's an adaptation of this, or this has come after that, I don't know, called The Kingdom on Netflix. I have watched it. It's like the best zombie story ever, with a lot of politics, on Korean, grounds and stuff. It's really cool. All of the episodes were amazing, so I do encourage you to see it, but I really want to see like the story of it. The art style of this is incredible, and it's another spooky thingy. Another one that we have, and this is a beautiful edition, is Volume 1 of Cat-Eyed Boy by Kazu Umez. Look at this. It's all hardcover, all red, and it has like the cat boy, and it's so cool. I have a love-hate relationship with Kazu Umez's works. I really didn't like I liked it, but it was not my favorite, Dissolving Classroom, and I really enjoyed, or am really enjoying, Orochi, so we will see what I stand with Cat-Eyed Boy. But this edition is beautiful, and the art style on the within is pretty cool. Sorry about the noise, and I'm very excited for this one. Let's be real, I am. Then we have Volume 1 of Pluto. This is a work by Naoki Urasawa and Osamu Tezuka, which are big names of first manga works ever. And this is kind of a sci-fi story about robots, which is very actual for this day nowadays. And it has to do with the fact that these robots and these people are being killed. So there are 7 powerful robots in the world, and they are being slowly killed, and humans, of course, are being killed at the same time, and they don't know if the assassin is a robot, is a person, or who it is, and one of those big robots is a detective, and he is trying to find out what is going on. Still seeing if I'm going to like it, since sci-fi can be a plus or not for me, but very excited. And then we have Twisted Wonderland, the manga, Book of Arts Labule. I cannot pronounce that. This is Volume 1, and the original concept was by Yana Toboso, and storyboards are by Wakana Hazuki, and the art by Samir Kohono. So from what I gather, our main character is a boy, and he... I'm just going to read the back. Stranded in the world of Twisted Wonderland, you must brave a magical school filled with ghosts, monsters, and uncooperative students. And basically that magical school has the children of the main villains of Disney World. So children of Scar and Ursula and the Evil Queen and Maleficent and stuff like that. And I'm so very excited because it's going to be, probably there's going to be some boy love here because it's an all-boys college. I don't know, it sounds intriguing, and I really like Disney, and the art is pretty cool. So very excited to see where this is going. Then we have The Wicked King by Holly Black. I haven't read the first one, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to enjoy this series. However, this wasn't a promotion, and, we are risking it. We are risking it. Also, my boyfriend is very attempted to compel me to actually read the series because he does not believe that I have a problem with Fae, and he wants me to solve it ASAP, and so is all in for the series. So I have this one as well. Then I have Sleeping Beauties by Stephen King and Owen King. And from what I gather is a story about these women that something happens and women fall asleep and then they are cocooned and you're not supposed to wake them up because they go feral and kill you and everything. But there's one woman that this doesn't happen to, and people don't know if she's a freak or if she's the solution to all their problems. So it kind of looks like a dystopian thingy. I don't know. I am excited because the concept is pretty mind-blown, and so I want to read it and see what it is. And it's one more Stephen King that I've not read, so I think it's going to be cool. And then I have the new book by Sveva Casati Malignani, which is Caterina. And if you guys know, my name is Caterina, which is the Portuguese kind of version of Caterina, which is an Italian word because this author is Italian. And this author actually has written a book that is called 6th of April of 96, which is actually my birthday. I was born in that day. And now she's writing a book called Caterina, which is my name. And so I really needed to have it. Actually, there's more fun things in here. Like Caterina is a writer in this book, and I'm also trying to become a writer. And her long lost love is called Marco, which my boyfriend is called Marco. So as you can see, I really wanted to grab this book and read it, know the story, because I feel like this woman, I don't know why, but these books, we are incredibly linked to it. So that's it. That's the story. I also got kindly sent to me my first physical review book that somebody asked me to read and review, and I've got Linden Falls by Joshua Hershey. And Joshua is extremely kind, and he decided to send this to me. He asked me if I wanted to read it and review it, and of course I said yes. And this came directly from America, and he was super gentle. He paid everything, the costumes, the sending, all of it, and he dedicated this book to me, as you can see here. It is best wishes, and he signed it. So I am here telling you that I did receive it. I am very, very happy that I got sent a physical copy of a book to read and review. It is the first time with a physical one, as I have stated. This one received a 5-star review from Reader's Choice. And actually it's a Christian fantasy about this girl named Mabel. She's supposed to have some witchy powers, and she has to battle the darkness that is engrossing the place where she lives, and she has to make some decisions of, will she go to the light, will she go to the dark, and everything that happens in between. So it's very interesting. It appears to be pretty cool for beginners fantasy, and also excited maybe for some middle grade young adult fantasy readers. So yeah, excited about this one. Then I have the Waterstones edition of Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. I am so happy. So I'm now only missing the Atlas Complex, which will come out on next year, and I've already pre-ordered it to finish my Waterstones edition copy of all of Olivia Blake's works. And this edition is really cool. It has some skulls here, and this apparently is kind of like a fun slash fantastic thingy, in which all that I know is that we have a vampire and she sells houses, but the houses she wants to sell, she has a problem because there's a ghost living there, and the ghost does not go away, and so she kind of like does this pact with this deity to try and understand how the ghost can move on so she can sell the house. Not entirely sure if this is the correct premise of the story, but it has vampires, it has paranormal thingies, and it sounds so fun, and it sounds to be another great book by Olivia Blake, so very excited to catch this one and read it. I also have some comics for this book haul. So the first one that we have here, why is the lighting changing so much? Okay, so the first one that we have here is DC RWBY issue 7, which I cannot recall for the life of me of hauling issue 6, but I must have. I haven't read any of these. I do have to. This is by Bennett, Lee, and Louise. Excited to read this. I really do like RWBY. I want to see how this mangles with DC, so really have to catch up on this one. Then we have Night Terrors, Night's End. This is a single issue of the end of the miniseries Night Terrors. So this is by Williamson, Porter, Kamunkawi, Harrison, Nessie, Bredo, and Martin. Very excited to read this miniseries as well. Oh yeah, and I do have issue 3 and issue 4 of Night Terrors before it ends. So I should have showed you these two first. But yeah, very excited. I have the entirety of the miniseries, so I can binge read these. Very excited. And I do have issue 2 of Punchline and Joker Night Terrors, and I just love how Joker is kind of like eating in front of a TV, like pre-made food, and Batman is just like lurking in the back being like, "Hi, Joker." And I love how Punchline kind of feels like she was buried alive or something. This sounds pretty awesome. As I said, very excited to read it. I also got The Colors of Music. This actually in Portuguese, because it's a Portuguese book, is called As Cores da Música. So I roughly just translated it. And this is by a colleague of mine, actually, from the faculty, João Pedro Vieira. And I am very excited to grab this. This is a story regarding where music has arrived, how it appeared, how, how it is. And it's about 3 child heroes and is all illustrated, like on the inside, with beautiful illustrations. And I don't know, I really want to read it. And if there's anyone that is watching me that is working on the faculty and that actually knows João, I think it will be really great for us to just give him a push to get his book. I am pretty sure it's going to be amazing. I just want to read it ASAP. I also have, and I'm very happy to have, I Will Devour You and Other Promises by Spencer Hamilton. This is a collection of short stories by Spencer Hamilton, and he is one of my favorite indie authors at the moment. He's just incredible. I have read Welcome to Smileland and Sister Fun Time by him, and they're so creepy and so great. He's a horror writer, and I'm very excited because I know there's a Smileland story in here, and I know there's more stories in here. This cover is beautiful, and I don't know, I want to read more by Spencer, and very excited to have this copy. That's going to be all for this book haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you like it, leave a like or subscribe and tell me something in the comments down below. And yeah, tell me if you're going to read any of these or if you haul any of these. And that's going to be it for today. So happy readings to you all. Bye!